Hey everyone, this is going to be a little difficult. It's a little stormy, but just want to give you another update. Made a new change. I don't know if you guys have seen these conversions, but I went ahead and did the rear disc conversion. It was a little shop. I'll have a link in the description below where I got them from specifically. I upgraded to the drilled and slotted rotors. They did have an upgrade for I think it was Westwood double piston rear calipers. I'm not going to go that extreme with this truck. I think this is good enough for this. If I was going to make this a show truck and go like 37s or something, I would probably upgrade the brakes to like a big brake kit, and they were like $2 grand for a total big brake kit. I'm not going to do that, and right now I'm running 16-inch rims, so this is kind of what I'm limited to. Another quick update, exact same rims as I had before, only I found a set that instead of 9-inch wide, these are 10s. I'll get a better film of how that looks here in a bit. It's a little stormy, sorry, and show you just how that looks. Obviously these came with open country tires. They're really good condition, so it was hard to say no to those versus my all-terrains that were weather checked and a bunch of other stuff. But eventually we're going to 33s anyway, so these tires will be gone. But with that said, this total conversion took me about 6-7 hours. I probably could have knocked off 2 or 3 hours of that because I didn't have, I realized when I was pulling this apart that I wanted to do new rear wheel seals, which are the seals here at the end of axle tubes. One of them was leaking on the other side, and then I put these brackets on backwards, just trying to figure out everything, you know, all kinds of weird stuff. So these brackets are slightly offset, so I had them flipped around so this whole brake unit was sitting slightly lower. I'd love to show you, there's a little notch in the back of the bracket and the notch needs to be up. I had it down. It was a little bit of a pain. There was a lot of bit of a pain in doing the e-brake adjustment, because I'll show you on the other side. Let's go ahead and walk over there. So, and you'll be able to see it. These are a pain to adjust. Be very careful with them. These are so easy to crack. There really isn't that much room because you're gonna have to re-bend your brake lines here to fit, because normally they're swooped in and poking right in here. You have to re-bend them and poke here. But my issue is this e-brake cable. It used to loop under here and come over to this bracket. I don't know if you can see it. That's this bracket here, but it won't reach because I don't have that much slack, so I'm having to put it right underneath the leaf spring here, which is bad, but that's my only option. I don't have any slack. I don't have any slack to pull anymore to get it to here. It was definitely a pain. Your adjustments, if you don't know where they are right up in here. This is your other side adjustment here. You can screw this bolt in and out to adjust the other side, but since I have a nut on the other side, I can adjust it that way too. And this is the slide. I actually needed to go more that way. It just isn't. I just don't have more slack in it. So maybe I'll figure a way out to get more slack, but that was a pain in the butt to figure out. But as you can see, we have this done on this side too. This side I had to redo like 2 or 3 times because I just kept messing it up. At first I didn't think these brakes fit. I thought they sent me the wrong stuff, but whatever. I'm excited to try these out. It was pretty simple and straightforward. I really didn't need any special tools or anything. I went ahead and just, you know, I did pull my diff off. I just cleaned it down and repainted it and put Lucas oil in there, just to make sure that the diff fluid is changed. But you do have to pull, or at least I had to pull the axles out to get the old plating off, to just pull it out. I've seen some guys where they just cut the old brake plating in the back to get it off so they don't have to remove their axles. either way, I had this axle seal that was leaking, and I didn't even know it. So when I pulled the drum off, there was, you know, differential fluid actually inside. So I'm glad that I did this upgrade because I replaced that axle seal while I was at it. So I'll let you know. I'll go ahead and probably splice this video in. I'm gonna go drive it here in a bit. I'm gonna check the e-brakes, make sure that they work and everything, and then I'll let you know how they feel. I'm pretty excited. I also have these exact same from Little Shop or whatever it is. Like I said, I'm spacing the name out. There's a couple other awesome videos on YouTube as well. If you actually just Google or YouTube search Chevy OBS rear disc conversion, the first video that pops up with the white Chevy, he does this exact same brakes. Well, he has 5-lug because it's 2-wheel drive, but this is a 6, and they do have both. That's a great video to watch. I'd go watch that. With that said, I have the same exact rotors ordered to match these for the front. I ordered, let's see, actually I'll go show you real quick here. This is so ghetto. Check these out. I went ahead and ordered new, if I can get these out. I ordered, expect to do this, ordered power stop calipers for the front. The only reason I didn't do the power stop pads and rotors was because I wanted the rotors to match the other ones. And Little Shop had both, but they were out of calipers. Otherwise, I would have just gotten the calipers from the Little Shop as well. Anyway, so I'm doing power stop calipers for the front. I actually don't want the red. I want them black. So I may end up painting these. I don't need it to stand out. It's not like a sports car or anything. And then I've got the rotors. I've got stainless braided lines for the front. And so Little Shop had the rotors and the brake pads, but they just didn't have these. So I got these from Summit. They're $100. So yeah, whatever. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go test drive this thing, let you know how it is. Just did this all in my driveway here. Bought a little 10x10 tent from Walmart for $100 because it's rainy and it's stormy and it's winter. And then let you know how these are. Just wanted to give a quick update. I guess that's not really quick, it's like 8 minutes, but I'm excited to see how these do. And then of course when I do the front brakes, I'll do a quick little blurb on that as well. All right, I'll probably splice this in, so see you in a few. Hey, what's up? Thought I'd come back. It's not pissing buckets today, so we get a better view of things. Not getting rained on and the wind's not blowing. Got the front on. The front went on really, really fast. Like I said, I got from Little Shop, I got their rotors and their pads. They were out of the calipers, otherwise I would have got their calipers. So instead I got these calipers from Summit. They are the power stop calipers. And I just wanted these rotors to match the ones I got in the back. I would have gotten everything from Little Shop, but like I said, they're out. These brakes took about 45 minutes aside, maybe not even quite that. They're pretty fast. All you have to do is, you know, 2 bolts in the back here, 2 Allen head bolts. This slides off, rotor slides right off. The longest part is dealing, I upgraded to a stainless brake line, and it's just fastening and unfastening and putting the clip up here. That's what takes the longest part. If you didn't have to do this, it'd take about half an hour to do just the calipers, pads, and rotor. So yeah, we got new brakes all the way around. I just bled them. I'm gonna put the tires on. I'm gonna go test drive it, and then I'll let you know what I think. Let me just show you the other side real quick here. Same thing over here, matching. Be sure to get your, if you do the slotted and cross shield, be sure to get these on the right direction. I've done it wrong in the past, and there's all kinds of opinions, but even this kit comes and shows you to put them on this direction. So if you have any questions, the kit told me to do it this way. That's it. They look decent. I didn't really need the red. I don't need my brakes to stand out. It's not like they're Brembos or anything. So I may end up painting these black someday, but for now I'm just gonna leave them red. You can't really see much through these anyway, so I don't think it really matters that much. I'll update this video. This video will be tied to the other one, and I'll let you know how they work. All right. Okay, we're back. It's not pissing rain, and just give the final update. So what we did was I won't be able to see it. We just put the rear little shop disc brake kit on, and it has the emergency brake on the caliper as well. So we did that. We did all the rotors are slotted and cross drilled. Same with the front. They're matching slotted and cross drilled rotors and the same pads as the back. Got those from Little Shop as well. I'll have the link below the video. And then the only thing they were out of was the calipers, so we did the power stop calipers from Summit Racing. Those were $100 for both. And then actually, let me pop the hood real quick. Also, I had already done the master cylinder upgrade. You can find the master cylinder upgrade videos to get the right part number on YouTube. So I already had this in, but Little Shop also offers this as well. I think it was $110 for their master cylinder upgrade, which you might as well get with the whole kit if you go that route. And then, of course, like I said, I have the exact same rims as I had before, only these are an inch wider. I had 9-inch wide rims before. Now they're 10s. I'm really stoked on these. Just the look, it just kind of, you know, it sets it right out to the fenders, or the fender flares, I should say, which is what I like. The wide look doesn't necessarily have to stick out. Obviously, if I were gonna get aftermarket rims, I'd probably get 20s or 22s and do 12 wide so they'd stick out even further, but for now this is good. I wish I still had the BFG all-terrains, but these rims came with tires on them, the Toyo Open Countries, and they're pretty good. They're nice, they're really gas efficient, so I'll just stick with them. As far as braking goes, I've taken a couple days to break these brakes in on the difference of braking, and I would say the braking is way better. It's a little soft at the top, and I may have some air in the line somewhere or something like that, but when you start putting pressure on the brakes, it definitely stops faster than before. Not sure how much the rear disc kit made over the drum brakes stopping power wise, but definitely upgrading all the brakes all around all together definitely made a difference. And I can stop way faster now. The brakes are still a little bit squishy at the top, but man, they feel good. So would I do this again? Sure. I needed brakes anyway, so I was going to replace everything anyway. All in, I think I am, let's see, $250. I think I'm about $1,000 all in, maybe $1,100 all in for all new rotors, brake pads, calipers, everything. So yeah, that's it. Would I do it again? Absolutely. And I'm pretty stoked. If you have any questions, let me know. That's it. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Thanks.